Hey everybody, it's Paige Evans and I have a new process video to share with you today. This was made for the Silhouette blog and I am featuring a very dimensional, colorful, floral background. So once you have purchased the layered flowers and leaves cut file, you can open up Silhouette Studio and search for it. There it is, layered flower and leaves. And double click on it, and then you want to right click to ungroup it. Now if you're going to resize anything, make sure you size them all together at the same time or else things will get a little bit wonky. And at this point I am going to arrange it onto this grid, so be sure your grid is turned on so that I can cut pieces of cardstock to squares to match and have the Silhouette Cameo cut everything in one pass instead of cutting each piece individually, because this will just make it take less time, which equals more time for scrapping. So the two leaves are inside 4-inch squares. Those two yellow inner pieces are in 2-inch squares. The largest flower is in a 5-inch square, and then the two middle flowers are 4-inch squares, then a 3.5-inch square, and then the smallest flower is in a 3-inch square. So I am going to trim cardstock to match or reflect, mirror, whichever word you want to use, what's happening in Silhouette Studio. So you can see I trimmed 2 pieces of green cardstock to 4-inch squares. I trimmed 2 pieces of yellow cardstock to 2-inch squares, and I'm placing them where they are in Silhouette Studio. And now I am going to cut the cardstock for the flowers. There are 5 concentric flowers, so I found 5 shades of purple cardstock, and I'm trimming them to reflect what's in Silhouette Studio again. So it's a 5-inch square, 2 4-inch squares, a 3.5-inch square, and a 3-inch square for the flowers. Back in Studio, I'm going to send it to my machine. I like to use a ratchet blade, and I'm just bumping up the speed a little bit. These aren't very intricate shapes, so it can handle cutting them a little bit faster. Make sure everything is spaced correctly, and then click send. So it takes about 2 minutes for the Cameo to do its thing. Here they are. I'm going to peel off the flowers and leaves. And then to give them a more realistic touch, I'm going to bend and shape them. So I'll show you what that looks like, just layering up the flowers right now. So you could keep them flat as is, but I want them to have more dimension to look more realistic. So I'm gently pinching each of the 3 pieces of the leaf. I'm not creasing the crease, I'm just folding it in half a little bit. For these little yellow inner pieces, bend up and fluff up those edges. Add a dab of adhesive to the center and then layer them together. And then fold or pinch each of the 7 petals of the flowers. And this just gives them some wonderful dimension. I love how they look when they're pinched like this. Yeah, definitely just makes them look more like real flowers. So starting with the largest flower, add a dab of adhesive in the middle and then layer each smaller flower on top. I aligned them all, but you could also offset the flowers for a different look. I'd love to see somebody do that. So there's one finished flower, and as you can see, I made a rainbow of flowers. I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. I made a yellow flower, a light pink flower, dark pink, blue, orange, aqua, and yellow. Now I'm trying to figure out which color of cardstock I want to use for the background, and ultimately I decided to put it on this cream. I just love how the colors pop off of this light background. I'm using a ruler and finding the center of the layout 6 inches in and 6 inches down, and I'm using this super sticky double-sided tape to attach the flowers in place. I'll do that one at a time, adding the adhesive to the back. You could also consider machine stitching these in place or hand stitching these in place through the center. Maybe add a button to the middles and stitch those in place so that they get attached to the background that way. So once I've added all the flowers, then I'll come in with the leaves, and I'm using a little glue dot to attach these in place. And I actually tore off that very bottom stem of each of the leaves. It's not really necessary, I just did it so just in case there was adhesive, it wouldn't get blocked by the adhesive underneath the flowers. couple glue dots, tuck these leaves underneath. Loving how this is looking already, so it's got a lot going on already, right? The entire background is pretty much covered with these flowers and leaves, so I'm keeping things very simple, just adding a photo to the right side and going through my whimsical collection with pink paisley. I found a few sentiments and I made one that says Sweet Girl with the colorful foam mini thickers. Added those to the right side of the photo and layout, and that's it. This layout is finished, so I hope you are inspired to check out this layered flower and leaves cut file, and I can't wait to see what you make with it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Have a great day.